we can defeat transphobia by flooding the market with as many photos of beautiful trans men as possible, and here's why. So obviously, trans men have already begun sharing photos and videos of them using women's restrooms and pointing out that I'm going to use the restroom of the gender I was assigned at birth, which means I'm going to be using the restroom with your daughters and your wives. Is that what you want? And it's a little effective, but it doesn't quite hit the mark. And it's because it doesn't actually understand the motivation of straight men and why they fear trans people, right? Because straight men have been telling us now for years that their issue with trans people is the safety of their wives and daughters. But that's bullshit, y'all. None of them actually sincerely believe that their wives and daughters are put at risk by trans men. They don't actually give a shit about the safety of their wives and daughters. And we know this because if they actually gave a shit about the safety of their wives and daughters, they would stop bringing around their creepy ass friend Gary every weekend. There is not a single conservative straight man who doesn't have at least one guy friend that they absolutely know is a complete fucking creep and predator. And they continue to hang out with that guy. They continue to bring that guy around their wives and their daughters, often over the objections of their wives and daughters. So they don't actually give a shit, right? Their wives and daughters are at far greater danger of being attacked by Gary in the hallway to their own home or in the bathroom of their own home than they are ever being attacked by any trans person in any bathroom in public. But what straight men are deeply afraid of is their own inadequacies. And they know, compared to literally any trans man in existence, they are inadequate. Trans men scare the shit out of them because they know if their wife truly had a choice and truly understood who trans men are, that wife would leave her straight cisgendered husband in a heartbeat. Just think about it. Have you ever seen a trans man? I know I'm biased as a pansexual woman who has had a policy of never dating cisgender straight men for more than a decade now. I have dated pretty much everyone else in the spectrum, right? Like I've dated the girls, the gays, and the theys. Trans men are consistently some of the most beautiful humans you will ever see in your entire life. When you take the cheekbones of an angel and the beard of a woodsman, and their appendage can be whatever size you want it to be, hello, that is like the dream, my friends. That's the dream. Straight cisgender men, deep down, they know they don't satisfy their wives in any way. They're nothing to look at. Their appendages is, let's just say, inadequate. They have never bothered to learn how to please a woman. In every possible way, they are inadequate. So when I say that we need to be fighting back against transphobia by flooding the market with photos and videos of trans men, I say that because we need to remind them they don't need to fear their wife getting hurt in the bathroom. They need to be worried about their wife falling in love with a trans man in a bathroom. So if you are a trans man, I would absolutely love if you would stitch this video with a photo or a video of yourself, both because I just really love seeing photos and videos of beautiful trans men, but also because I genuinely think you are our best bet at fighting back and defeating transphobia.